listening is devoted to the art of murder.
My belly bursts.
Hello everyone, Maple here. Today we're back into DOTA2 for another hero guide. Today's hero will be Ursa, which is a very fun and very powerful melee core. Let's get started with the item builds, and then we'll do levels and how to play in lane and all that. But first, for starting items, you're going to take a tango, a healing salve, 2 iron branches, and a stat shield. This setup allows you to be able to trade very effectively in lane and take a bit of damage of your own. After that, you're going to want to get boots of speed next. If your lane is going a bit bad, you might want to get a magic stick before the boots, but it doesn't hurt to get them whenever you can. So, Orb of Venom is here as well. I don't really recommend it, but if you need to catch up to someone, that's a good way of doing so. After you've gotten both magic stick and your brown boots, you're going to want to build face boots or a windlace before you finish face boots. So I say a windlace sometimes because it's a bit cheaper and you're not getting a lot of CS in lane, but you just need to be out and about. And with brown boots and a windlace, you've got 404 move speed, which is pretty good to catch up to whoever he needs to get off his Earth Shock, smack him down with a couple of attacks. It's also good if you need to catch up to someone that has slows or someone that's just naturally faster. If you bought windlace, you're gonna hold off on the face boots and get a magic wand for mana sustain and for sustain in fights later. After you're done with the magic stick, however, you're gonna grab the face boots. The sooner you have the face boots, the better. Now I see some Ursas go Vladimir's offering. I typically don't like it that much on this hero, but it's there if you need to become an aura hero, or if you're building what's it called, Morbid Mask sooner than later. You can just build that, hold offensive blink dagger so you can roach a bit earlier. Now after face boots, I forgot to include it here, you're going to want to buy a Morbid Mask to let you sustain the lane. As I was saying, I don't typically like Vladimir's offering as an item for Ursa, but if you want to build it and hold off the blink, that's on you. So then, you pop your salve, this would be out of your inventory. Inventory would look something like this, or you would want it to look something like this, around the 15 to 25 minute mark. Obviously the sooner the better. After blink, however, you're going to want to pick up a Skull Basher, also as soon as you can. This is probably the item, like stage that Ursa is probably the most strong in at the mid game, like 20 to 30 minute, plus 40 minute like stage. It's very easy for him to blink on people with his overpower, get a bash off, and finish their kill on whoever it may be. Just put a dummy target down right here. So level 13 Ursa has these items, a bit unrealistic for level 13, but you get the point. Blink onto your target. Just in that time you did 3,200 damage. Obviously the target wasn't moving and it wasn't casting spells on you, but you get the point. Especially if you get a bash before you blink, or when you blink, makes it very hard for them to get away from that first volley of overpower attacks. After your Skull Basher, you're going to want to pick up your BKB. And this is when Ursa is truly at almost near maximum capacity. The BKB will let you jump on targets almost effortlessly, swing away, has stuns, most stuns, slows, disables, and all that don't have effect on you while your BKB is active. This lets you get easy picks on poor heroes on the enemy team that are making your life harder, or it lets you pick off those heroes that are disabling you so you can fight those who don't have any. Now, if you need to build it to late game, like 40 minutes, 50 minutes plus, you're gonna pick up any 3 of these items. They're very good on Ursa. Typically, people just turn their Morbid into a Satanic if they hold on to it. and the wand is the one that they changed out for either of these, or Agnums, sorry.
Let them see our teeth.
Drop that right there. There we go. So now this is possibly the best item build for Ursa late game. There's a couple of items that you can get, mix and match a heart if you need to go tank, or a Shiva's Guard if you want both the level 25 talents, basically, and a bit of extra regen. You know, you build for whatever your situation is, of course, but this is probably the strongest DPS wise that you're gonna get with Ursa. But that's that. Next, let's get into level spending and how to skill your levels in lane, what to grab and not to grab, and how to use it. Now here we are at the level build and guide section for Ursa. We're going to start with our Fury Swipes, and then we're going to max those out first. And that's going to be maxed out by level 8. You take your Enrage at level 6, you have 2 points of Overpower at level 2 and 4. You get a level of Earth Shock at level 7 to help you keep up. Get your level 9 Overpower, then you go to level 10, you get your plus 3 mana regen to help you jungle and to help you stay in fights for just a bit longer, even if you have a magic wand ready. You max out your Overpower at level 11, you get your second level of Enrage at level 12, you get your level 15 talent, 14 agility for movement speed, attack speed, and armor. You get 16 and 17 for Earth Shock. You max out your Enrage at level 18, max out Earth Shock at level 19, get your level 20 plus 16 Fury Swipe damage, and then finally at level 25 you get your Enrage gains 80% status resistance, of course, unless you need the Aftershock AoE or all of that. Now you can take Earth Shock at earlier levels if you need to catch up to heroes who are faster than you, or if you decide to skip a win lace, or heroes who are just faster than you or have a slow in lane, or you just need an extra little bit of damage to wear them down over the chase. Basically, that's it. Ursa's build is very simple. You want to get Fury Swipes to max as soon as possible because that's your main source of damage, and then Overpower to help you do that damage. Anyways, moving on. Now, it's always important to remember what lineup you're throwing your heroes into, and here we have an Ursa versus 2 melee heroes, which is what you want to do typically, but he can last in ranged lanes or just lanes that has spellcasters in them. By chance, don't think that he only can play against melee heroes. Ursa can be very versatile and can buy items to suit his lane, especially if you need Ursa to counter someone else somewhere else on the map. Now, the rest of this video will just be footage I leave in with little short clips and tidbits that I want you guys to see and take notes on things that I have done. Probably will edit in some notation or notes in the video so you can see like my thought process somewhat. But for the main part, this is all the guide has been till now. All the set in stone parts are done, so if you want to watch some professional gameplay instead of watching like 2.5k MMR, I'd recommend that instead of wasting your time here. Anywho, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and thanks for stopping by.